I'm gonna jump it. Welcome to Faction Motorsports. Is that a fisheye?
No.
Damn it! So
what's going on today?
We're going to Jimmy Oakes' shop. It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be sick. Way nicer than this place. So.
Woo!
Sorry, Chris doesn't have to work today, so he's very happy about it.
Carl,
You excited?
I'm very excited. I like Jimmy's one of those people that like super like humble like when he talks and stuff, and he's got 3 S15s in it. He's got 3 S15s in that shit.
Back. He's back.
Yes, sir. I want to see the 3 S15s.
I was watching his videos last night. I was like in an hour-long YouTube hole just watching his videos.
I was cleaning my whole house yesterday.
I was pretty impressed by the work they do over there, to be honest with you. Doing the podcast, doing a little shop tour.
What is this photo?
He's so smart. I'm
That's
like
him. I don't know.
I'm gonna be such a...
What in the cheeky breeky?
What are we riding in, Malcolm? Come here, and let's. What are we riding in?
Most reliable vehicle here.
Look at the Chariot here. We have all of this cool shit in here, right? And we can take this. We're gonna take this.
oh, reliable.
This I know Frankie.
Got blood on the bumper.
I know Frankie drives this thing like a bat out of hell, so I'm just not.
That's a pole.
All right. God. Well, T-minus 20 minutes till we head out. We'll keep you guys updated. Bye.
I like that realistic ETA.
We're at Shake
favorite
Shack.
place ever. Just kidding, it's Shake Shack.
This shit's alright, dude.
Okay.
We have to make a stop for some lunch. Alright, back on the road to JP's.
Back on the road. They don't even know we're going to JP's yet.
Oh, true. Tell them.
We're going to JP's. Drop off the motor. Pick up a motor. Talk about motors. That's what you do at JP's.
Motown, baby.
Swap some engines, customer cylinder head. This is actually Chris Nazzaro's giving JP this engine. I think he's hoping for a future favor. What's up, dude?
Where?
That's for you, JP, so whatever you want to do with that,
yeah.
it's yours.
This one, I'm pretty sure you dropped off 2 of them.
Hey.
Yeah, we're on your
Yeah,
lap.
great. I'm gonna get in the back, I guess.
You gotta get shooting.
Dude, like, you're so bad. I'll keep you updated, so...
And I'll let you know about that.
Alright, dude.
Nice to meet you guys.
How's it
Good seeing
See
you.
us around, for sure.
Yeah, that's cool that we can bring more motors, because I know he's got a big waiting list. So,
Damn it.
what happened? Spilled?
Yeah.
No, stat.
Now I'm gonna smell like mangoes, and Jimmy's gonna know.
Where are you headed to now?
Jimmy Oakes' shop.
Nice.
Which I think he's in a complex with a bunch of other people too.
Oh, shit.
I don't know any of them. But
I feel like
we're
that's
gonna
the
meet 'em.
setup around here, though. It's like a bunch of garages, and then people can just rent them, like hobbyists and enthusiasts all alike. We don't have that in New Jersey.
Yeah.
No.
They would not trust us.
Cut the road over there. Good luck finding a shop.
Here we go. This is the new shop. You've been pranked, boys. Welcome home.
Yeah.
What up, dude?
They didn't even put him in the crew cab.
What's up, man?
Would have rather put an SR in the back seat than me. Nice to meet you again.
Frankie, how are you? What do you got here? We got shit.
I love to see it.
Yeah. That's a 2.2 GTIR engine.
Really?
And yeah, I definitely should have put those bolts somewhere.
Well, you'll find them later.
How many SRs did you fit in this thing? Whatever you want. Well, you only got one, right?
Oh, yeah, one.
Yeah. So what you guys are doing?
Man, this is a hell of a facility. Sheesh.
There's too many nice cars in there.
There's stuff crammed in here.
Yeah.
This is crammed?
Yeah, you should see Cam.
Yeah, no, I know. We've been like, I sold a couple cars.
There is a lot of cars.
Yeah, I sold a couple, so it's actually been kind of nice. The car's been cool. It's like we've been like not rushing on, just kind of like casually doing it.
That's when I was like, I watched that video. I was like, okay, this guy knows way more than I do about wiring.
Power ground. Just power ground.
Oh, I saw you pick it up. I was like, whoa, is it really?
Yeah.
That shit looks
So Toge
beautiful.
Factory makes all that?
Yeah, so that's like their right-hand drive. They make that for right-hand drive S chassis K because of the master and stuff.
Yeah,
but I
that makes
figured
sense.
it was like kind of owed to the 4AG
Yeah,
style
it does
of
look
it.
like that.
So like
Yeah.
I wanted to pop the hood, and if you don't know, you wouldn't know
Yeah.
kind of thing.
But you want to just look the part.
They wanted the part, so I
Yeah.
wanted like the Toyota race look to it. And like,
No, it looks proper.
Yeah.
I usually don't like other manufacturer engines in different cars,
yeah,
but
they stick out.
this just looks right.
Yeah.
Is that rare to do ITBs on these things?
No, it's just really expensive.
Okay.
It was just stupid. Like it was like these were like they're hard to get the Kimslers just because they're always sold out. So like they're usually around $3,000. Yeah, dude. Trust me. I got to that point and I was like, no, I will not spend it. I will not spend it. I just completely got bullied into buying it.
I mean, I'm glad you did.
Now, you know, like money spent, like you don't think about it anymore. But like that week, I was not in a good mood. But like, but technically, like these engines don't really like the long tubes.
Yeah, Honda, it's like a...
It won't be as efficient, but it just I'll trade some efficiency for just style.
Yeah, and that'll be beneficial for your top end, which... What's your intention with it? Like, are you...
It's supposed to be like a grip car right now, but it's, you know, these cars, like the difference between a grip setup and a drift setup is like
in alignment.
So
Yeah.
it's like, yeah. This was like a car. Yeah, it's 1.5 and then we had
Yeah, I didn't.
it was one of those hits that he somehow broke everything on my car. You know, like every corner got smushed so bad. It was very expensive, but.
So you're cheap running it now.
I have to, yeah.
So you had
this tower was somewhere over there. I'm thinking about going SR back to SR, yeah. Just because, like, I don't know.
I had a feeling.
Just because, like, I want to drive a front street next year, and I feel it'd be kind of fun to be SR again, and just shove this. This will go in anything.
This sway bar setup is so interesting.
Yeah, it's the GK Tech one. It's like they give you the spline style.
Yeah, I've never seen that on an S chassis.
Hey, what's your job here?
Yeah, what are you in charge of here?
Hey, buddy.
The Cuban link's kind of serious.
It's a big turbo, so it's like it just lets it use. But
You good dyno?
Good. Yeah, the dyno.
yeah, we'll put that in the show.
Dude, our shop is so tiny. I can't wait for you to visit it. You're like, what the fuck? I don't know how you're functioning with all these cars here. I would be. My head would blow up.
Like I said, I sold a couple, and it was like the biggest stress release ever.
Yeah.
See, that is sick.
Yeah, having it.
That's my heaven right there.
Yeah.
Fucking-
Yeah, it's sick because like right, you can always build up. So
Yeah.
it's like
We have to rent a U-Haul spot across the street 2 garages.
Oh, just to fill it
Just
up
to
with
fill, it's literally, you open them and there's just shelves in there filled with parts. Like new and used. So.
Yeah.
You don't sell anything, right?
I don't think I have anything like too like whoa. I have just a lot of just like stuff, and like, half the stuff I keep is because like it like ends up saving the day for someone.
Exactly.
They're like
That's why I don't get rid of anything.
no, just like dumb stuff. Like I had like a pile of factory fuel rails at one point, and like people just need it. You know,
I have like one box, just it's like S chassis fuel stuff, and it's just rails, injectors,
just like
everything.
the most random stuff ever.
Yeah. But I saw some S14 door cards on that video. So he needs them. I was like, I'm gonna ask him, but he's not gonna.
I still have to determine which ones are better because the ones in my Koki aren't that nice.
Yeah.
But those ones aren't perfect either. So I'm like,
I haven't looked yet, but I do need door cards because we have an S14 at the shop now that someone literally just gave us.
nice.
He's like, yeah, I'm gonna scratch it. So yeah.
How rusty is it?
It's pretty bad. I would say it's pretty bad.
14 didn't age very well.
Yeah, like it's the floor pan by the seat is pretty much rotted out, but it's like just put just make it
Sheet
work.
metal,
Yeah.
Hey, what do you think you're doing over there?
I'm looking at my new wheel.
Dude,
This.
every SR guy is.
So did JP build this?
So this motor kind of sucks because it's been through so many different hands.
Okay.
It's been the most stressful thing in my life because I know nothing of the long block.
You have 3 different flavors of S15. Like,
This one's cool. I don't know BMW tube stuff.
I don't know about BMWs, but
So it has
what the?
it has an E36 M3 engine in it with an E46 M3 ITBs on it.
They sold the car like that with these elephant things.
No, so
those are inside of the thing.
So these are inside a factory plant.
I was like, there's no way.
No, they look. The color makes them look silly too.
Yeah, it looks
Why
like
are there 6 oil funnels
it looks like a
on
tusk.
the end?
Yeah, a mammoth tusk. Yeah, those Germans, man, they figure anything.
What is cool? It's just so it's S54 ITBs on a S52, so it makes like,
Okay.
it makes like 270 something pump gas.
Okay.
It's like the fastest 270 ever.
Yeah, in this car, it's probably great.
This car's sick. This car is the best drift car ever.
I don't think I've ever seen one up close where I could see just how much room you have in there.
Dude, they're so
It's actually a big bay in
It
there.
is a big bay because it was actually made for a straight 6. So.
Yeah.
And then
Bad rough.
well no, just like I think it was Tom that had it because it wasn't Josh. I knew it was one of the
Well,
front
it moved
street guys.
around a little bit. That
Then one of the front street guys, I saw the green. I was like, I love that color.
Yeah.
So I did that color on when my coupe was SR. So it used to be SR. And then Ant did the green because I think he saw it in my car. So it's just like the green cover that just keeps on.
I think the story with the front street one is every time they put that valve cover on an engine, it would blow up.
Okay. Well, the color was good to me. That color.
Something like that.
Good to Ant, yeah. But,
So you got some SRs here.
yeah. So I have S15 DE.
Yeah.
I have a mystery S13 engine that's just we found it in like a barn in New Haven, and then
I mean, at this point, you got to rebuild all of them anyway.
all of them. Yeah, exactly. So and then I have a knot shop right there that came out of the 180 that the previous owner hydrolocked it a lot. And so
A lot?
Yeah.
Like multiple?
yes. Well, no. So he like kind of told me like, oh, like I might have hydrolocked it with just fuel and stuff, which is whatever, people do that. But one of his buddies messaged me and was just like, yo, we had a lot of problems with that Haltech. We hydrolocked that motor a lot. And I was like, sick. So it's an odd shop, so it's like I don't want to risk it. So that just has to get built.
Yeah, whatever. I mean,
So be it.
I'm more jealous of the transmission.
Yeah.
You got a lot of
SRKs.
Yeah. But it's like at the same time, those things suck.
They
so
suck.
I don't know.
Suck.
But I like them more.
Wait, is this yours as well?
This
you have
one's
another K one?
Yeah. So this is a
K24
K24 turbo.
This color's nice.
Yeah, the
that moss.
silver moss.
Yeah.
We just had one.
Oh, so he's got another Honda engine.
One of 400.
Okay.
This one's turbo like and driving. Right?
That's
Yeah. Yep.
Spoon stole my crank sensor, but it usually runs.
Were you a Honda guy?
No.
No.
Are you sure?
Dude, it's so funny because we just did a tour recently with our buddy Neil. We were going through and it was just like, oh, here's a Honda, here's a Honda. I'm like, fuck, we do Honda stuff around here. But
I think you're turning into a Honda guy.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. I'm interested in this right here.
Was he?
Yeah.
Good.
You've had that one for a while,
Yeah,
right?
this car's been around for a long time.
Because
This
this
was
is.
wondering where all the game doors are.
Is this the SR?
all of them.
It's even on the Civic.
You put it on the Civic.
The Civics got fake ones, I'll admit it.
Okay.
They never made them for the EK.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I found a company. They look pretty good reps, right? Those weren't cheap either. So stupid.
So does this have an SR?
So this one does have an SR.
Okay.
Like,
Bro.
it's dusty right now, but like.
Yeah.
This is actually a really cool car.
And that's a G25 too?
Yeah, it's a G25.
So that trickle on everything.
660.
So how do you feel about this engine in this car?
So
Weight-wise, like
this car weighed 28.5.
Oh really?
Yeah. So
It's not that bad.
When
With
I
that
first,
engine in it?
Yeah. So when I given it's a I didn't think it was gonna weigh that light. Full
Yeah.
interior car. It's a 2+2, so it's a bigger one too. I think the fact that it's a JDM car makes it a little bit lighter because they're less reinforced. A lot of the bumper beams are fiberglass and not metal, and like because when we weighed it, we didn't believe it. We weighed it twice. We're like, what the f?
Yeah, it's kind
And
of
I got in a bunch of fights on a bunch of Nissan forums. 300ZX guys are real f***ing territorial, and like all these guys were just like, F you, they don't weigh that. It doesn't weigh that much. And I'm like, dude,
What does it say online? 32?
It's like 32, 33 or something.
Well, a lot of that is the VG.
The VG.
The whole
is
reason
a lot
I
of weight.
never wanted to do a SR in a 300ZX is because I thought it weighed over $3,000.
That's
I
what
was like,
everyone-
I don't want a
yeah.
torqueless engine.
I can't imagine what a 2+0 is, which is like smaller than a 2+2 model.
To be honest, I feel like if I did get one of these, I would just keep the VG.
And you've said it on the podcast
Right?
before.
You
Yeah.
pop
Just
the try to
hood.
like make it good or something.
And then like it's one of those things you just like.
Yeah, you don't want to work
You
on
have
it.
one issue with it, and you're like,
Yeah.
yeah, I'll pull the whole thing in.
VGs are amazing, man. I really do like that engine a lot.
They sound amazing. I think a VG DETT is like one of the best sounding engines ever.
Yeah.
But like I'm happy it was a stepping stone for the VR38, and that's all it should
Yeah.
exist as. Like even all the Z performance shops, they stopped using it. Like they stopped,
Yeah.
literally. That's the funny thing about it. Like all the big shops that do Z stuff stopped using the VG. That says a lot. Like the guys.
What do they do mostly?
Switch to a VQ.
Oh, you walk over here. We have an example of that right here.
This was it. This was what you did. This was like my first. This was my first like big build, and this was around the time that LSs were the swap, like when engine swaps were booming, and
Yeah.
LSs and everything. You know, like 2000.
So this was one of your first?
This is like my first build.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So
Okay.
it was
really
twin
clean.
turboed. I came from Volkswagen, so I was all about base shaves. It's like I went from like. You could tell, like, I went from, like, simplistic shave to, like, look at me on, like, an aftermarket to, like, now I'm all about, like, making it look like
Factory stuff.
factory edition something. That's, like, always the goal. It was twin turbo. It blew up like they all do. And engine pump just, like, let go. It was after I shaved the motor. It was sick. It was a fully shaved VG setup. And then it popped on my way to school.
You're never selling this car, I'm gonna assume.
I'd rather light it on fire. Yeah. I always say it, like, if I had to let it go, I would just burn it to the ground. So this is Masanda. This is
Is this the car that Carl's been waiting for?
Yeah.
This is Real God's engine.
KAT.
AT. Ricky's reaction. I love it.
This is when I saw you build this one. I was like, oh, now he's just doing side missions.
Side quests.
What the? Because you drifted it too. It wasn't just like let's see if we can.
Well, you know what it is?
I've seen pictures of it.
The Honda cap, same thread pitch. I was, a lot of guys do the real drive Civic stuff, and they end up being like burnout cars because they don't really work. And I was like really adamant about making sure the car actually did something.
So the rear subframe, what'd you use? CRV stuff?
Oh, it's all S chassis. It's basically.
Okay.
Nice.
It's all S chassis stuff.
This isn't custom, is it?
Yeah.
What the f?
So we got those plates. So the strut towers, right? So I had to make the track width of the car like 3.5 inches wider on each side to account for the frame rails.
Okay.
And so the factory towers, they bolt here and they're shaped like this. So I had to come up with a flat plane, and for some reason the only flat plane I can make is in this shape.
Yeah.
So I had to make it into this shape, and then my buddy kind of had like a CNC machine,
Dude, that looks factory.
and he cut it out, and so
That looks like a Volkswagen strut now.
yeah, right. Well, because I got rid of the camber plate.
Yeah, that was like
the
what?
tower itself is a camber plate.
Yeah.
And a lot of guys were like busting my balls, like, that's
What?
so weak, blah, blah. And I'm like, you realize that's what coil was built to, is just a plate with slots in them. So I just integrated it into the chassis.
And it's not like it's thin either.
No, it had too much, it was too small to actually get a camber plate in there, so I had to get rid of it.
Yeah.
So you converted from
awesome.
a double wishbone to. Is the front also S chassis
It's,
stuff?
so if you look, it's a little messy right now from drifting and whatnot, but I actually...
Oh wait, there's a power brace in there. What the?
It's funny funny hearing S chassis look like S chassis guys look at this car because you guys got a different take on it, and I love it.
I feel like I'm looking at a 240.
So what I did was, you know how 240 rails are it's just a box?
Yeah.
So what I did was I made 240 rails in here, so I figured out where it would lay, and I grafted them into the existing rail. Instead of doing like some weird...
You like extended it, kind of?
Yeah, so instead of doing some like weird tubular bullshit, so it looks like aftermarket, I wanted it to look like it was OEM, and so I grafted it into the existing rail, and then I made basically a lower radiator support for the tension rod brackets, but it was like just... It works. I don't know how I got it to work, but it works.
So a lot of brainstorming there.
Do you like these engines?
I love them.
Good, because we're about to build one. So,
dude, when you get like a really nice KA set up, it hits so good. Like all that low end that you wish the SR had.
Yeah,
it has. Like I always say, like 250 on a KAT feels like 350 on an SR.
Well, that's our goal. So, what turbo is this? Same thing.
G30 660.
Okay.
Yeah. So
what power does this make?
I stopped at like 4. I think
nothing here makes under 400.
Yeah, that's every time I see one of these turbos, I'm like, okay, this car makes 400.
Well, it's funny because everyone knows the apart, and they're like, "Why don't you make some like real horsepower cars?" And it's nice when you guys like.
Yeah, they should come look at our YouTube. Yeah, we put a T28 on it. It works great.
Yeah, my NA2J is pretty fast.
But dude, you're gonna laugh. Like, so. I've done a lot of NATS KAs just for like with friends and stuff like that. So I've done a lot, and this one, when I built this car, the idea of this car was to build something that was more time than money, right? So I had all the S chassis suspension laying around. I got a shitty old KA, like old shitty old KA trans. I'm like, it was all cheap shit, honestly. It used to have like a T3 T04E on it and a cast manifolds, and the engine needed to be rebuilt because it was smoking so bad and it was just a little hurt. And so we tried to blow it up on the dyno to see how much power we could make. We couldn't blow the thing up. We made 440 horsepower in a stock head gasket, stock everything KA. And we did like...
You should have changed the turbo and kept going.
Dude, literally, we ran on our fuel system. That was our limit, was the fuel system. And we did probably 20 dyno pulls making over 400 horsepower. And then I grabbed a thing of pig mats and put them in the car, and I was like, let's just go on the road. Because you know how they load up a little bit more?
Yeah.
We were up and down the road for like 30 minutes just...
And it was fast as
It didn't feel right.
It didn't feel right.
It didn't feel right. It was all fucked up, but it was making the power. And then we tore the whole thing apart, and we were taking apart, everything looked perfect. And we're just like, man, what the f***? This is like VKA. It's him, right? Yo, we dropped like literally for some reason like the last rod we pulled out was cylinder 3, and it was just a banana. So it just had a micro bent rod the whole time.
Oh my god! And it was running like that.
It was just sick. Good KA. It's actually this motor.
Who makes this swap?
Two guys make this.
That looks nice.
I feel really bad because I forgot the name of.
We'll throw
this
it in
company. My buddy. I think it's Precision Auto Works. He makes a really nice kit too, where it's their K series.
K series. Okay. Yeah, I was like, they don't look that familiar, but they kind of look like SRs.
Yeah. It's really nice because you just put a cap.
Yeah, I would like to do that.
Just put a cap on it, and it makes the car look modern.
Yeah, that's the thing that I hate the most about the KA is the distributor.
Yeah. They get you pretty far. I mean,
probably as far as we need to go.
Yeah, for sure. Are you gonna do T28 or?
No, we'll probably do a bigger turbo, but nothing crazy. Definitely not even this. Definitely smaller than that.
For the hard part is you'll probably...
That's pretty sizable, right?
Yeah. I mean, honestly, we don't have a plan yet. This is going to be going into the S14 we got.
Okay. Are you going to build the KA?
We think we're going to get 2 KAs.
Okay, I like this.
So, one has a blown head gasket, and one has some kind of issue with cylinder 4. We don't really know.
Yeah.
But it's got to be taken apart.
Okay.
So, one, we were thinking, why don't we just build it using only eBay parts?
Okay. Max P. Do you make Max P.
specialty?
Whatever. I don't know. Like, I'm just going to go on eBay and I'm going to see if I can get every single component.
I mean, you can get like CP piston seal rods on eBay, so does that count?
No.
Okay.
No, I need like low brand shit. You know what I mean?
You can't pronounce the name.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or we just go on Alibaba and just go for it.
Love it.
Yeah. So that's going to be one. And then the other engine is going to be something decent. We'll probably bring it here. We'll probably tune it with a link. We'll bring it here and we'll see if we can blow it up on your dyno and fuck your
really good at KA, so.
Okay. Yeah, because if I bring that to, imagine we bring that to another shop. Blows up on the dyno.
Freedom.
F***ing oil everywhere.
Yeah, but at least if we do it here, we can
just
laugh
clean
about
it
it.
Fun, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, look under the. I I know it's like hard to look at the rear end, stick your head. Like I'm really proud of the rear end of this thing.
What's the fuel? So is that have a fuel cell in it?
Yeah, so you get rid of the gas tank because of all the suspension stuff. So
Oh, you got S chassis rear end.
yeah.
It's literally a 240.
We wanted a rear fork because every one of those wheel drive Civics, there's just holes in the chassis everywhere.
Yeah.
And so we made
Oh wow, you made a floor for it. I love that.
That's super clean, dude. Okay, now you have to go underneath though. I need to see his reaction to the
But it was
bottom.
it was all cheap shit. Like it's the cheapest fuel cell I can find online.
Oh, really?
And this is just from like Home Depot, this angle iron stuff.
Bismo control arms and
Get down there,
everything.
Malcolm. If you just put that under there, you're fine.
Wait, so
What is it, like S14?
these are your
S13?
posts
S13.
for your subframe?
Yeah, so I made a beam that went across, and those just dropped down to the subframe.
So you basically built the whole
You built an S chassis frame into the Honda, and then
Yeah.
everything he hates this thing.
You basically built the whole car.
I'll be like cocky about this one. I never am, but I think we did a f***ing awesome job because like we integrated the unibody because everyone else will just like they'll cut because it's 3 layers the floor pan, and people will just cut it and then they'll just weld it to the outer layer. We sandwiched the trans tunnel in the 3 layers and then tied them all together so it's still structural.
I think you gotta paint this, and this needs to be a SEMA. Like, I feel because all the work you put in this thing, dude.
It's cool. It's a cool car.
Yeah. This is. I mean, I'd say this is the one with the most work at all.
Yeah. That's why I hate it. Like it just
but
Meanwhile, it's like in the furthest corner of the shop. It's like furthest away.
the furthest corner.
It's cool. It's just a cool car. It's just like I said, it was so much work. It was so many 12-hour days that like I look at it and I'm just like,
Yeah, but it's
I know it's so close.
it's annoying
to
to
me,
you,
like-
which I understand. Because
Yeah.
a lot of the cars in the shop are. I don't like them either. Like my shop, but this is like the one most people will be impressed by.
Yeah,
I feel
for
like.
sure, for sure.
You had them on there, though? Yeah, for a little bit.
Is it a JDM one?
Mhm.
Oh, it is a JDM.
So this was actually this was LZ's car. This was like a big deal for me. This was
This is like a car that, as a kid, you're like.
this was like the car I bought and
This is the Forza car, dude.
yeah.
Yep.
Like you buy it and you're just like, what the f if I just like
The double door seals. Okay.
I don't know.
What?
no,
Square car kind of guy.
but this is like round and sexy.
Yeah.
Not like round and
This
bulbous.
is like.
This is curvy.
yeah, this is round and sexy, this is round and bulbous. Like
Oh, she do Tybo.
she's still tight.
You went to Pilates.
It's so stock under the hood, it just like feels good. Like, you know how every JDM FD has Apex intakes? It doesn't even have that, and I love it. Like, it looks...
Wow. Actually, stop.
Just being a car guy, like, you appreciate
This
that
is
now, you know?
OEM?
Yeah, it's an OEM AAA, so it's cool.
Damn eBay people modeling it after
It's
every.
just a good
I don't
stock
even know
gearbox.
about touch this.
It's hard. It's hard to break the seal. you know?
Yeah, that's pretty sick like that.
This is Austin's office, which is our film editor.
Okay.
Yeah, so...
That is sweet.
Imagine having that in your office, Malcolm.
I will.
Oh, Ian's not getting nothing.
Imagine having your own office.
Wow, Frankie, imagine giving your employees resources.
Imagine that.
Dang.
Probably that many in the school box.
Why is there a picture of a Honda Accord on it? Mine. Is that the one that's outside?
It's
It's a hard picture. It's a hard No, because earlier
You can't tell me it's not good.
we were talking about how there was a JZX.
That's
outside,
fire.
And I was gonna
Dude,
be like, oh,
I
there's
was
another
at-
one next to it.
I was at an abandoned military base in Vermont. I took that picture. Why not? Why not?
All right.
Shit's hard. It's a good car. Instead of V6, that thing will boogie.
Oh God, give me this camera. You know I hate being a passenger, right?
Oh, it's salty.
Ooh, don't do it if it's salty.
It's fine. No, it's a brand new car. It's sealed. All right, Frankie. It's all you, buddy.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh. All right, I'll do it. Damn, dude. This is sick. All right, let me just pull the seat up 20 feet.
It's nice because it's pretty analog. Like it's a new car, but everything feels very like even the e-brake. It's like straight to cable.
Yeah, it's pretty normal, right?
It's S16 Cokie. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, clutch kicking first and then instantly shift the second.
All right, let's try.
Give it a shot. There you go.
It's super hard.
It's not easy.
No, dude, second gear, that's slow with the salt and everything f***ing me up.
You held it together though.
Oh my god, I feel so bad for beating the shit out of this car.
No, it's good. It takes it.
Fuck, man.
I'm so sorry. I'm having trouble understanding.
Same. Oh my god, thank you, man.
Yeah.
Sick.
I'm glad you had fun. It's good for the soul, dude.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course. Holy shit.
He gets out, he's like, alright, it's all you. I'm like, what?
Dude, this thing looks beautiful. Like,
damn, this trip ended with drifting.
Right out the box. You're such a crackhead when you drift other people's cars, dude.
Yeah, we pull out there, he's like, alright, it's all you. I was like, wait, what?
That's what we said. We were like, what's he doing? Is he warming up the tires? Like,
No, it's sick though, cause like, who gets to be like? Not a lot of people get to be one of the first people to like kind of beat the f out of
one
a
of
brand new
these
BRZ. So
Yeah.
it's like kind of cool to like let like homies have the experience. So like in like 30 years, their kid can be like, oh look at you, I do donuts in that thing. Like,
Hey, man, this thing smells something.
oh,
There's a lot of smells.
There was some clutch. but-
it smells like clutch. It smells like.
Yeah. He's like, go for second. I'm like, alright. First gear, dumping in second, just clutch kick over.
Smooth
over,
though.
over.
It's great because the train doesn't grind because it's on old trains. It's just gonna grind
The salt. He's like, it's a brand new car. It's got wax.
It's sealed.
and everything
It's
under
sealed.
it.
Yeah.
It's all plastic.
I
No, this thing is.
This is kind of like I've told myself. It's like miles per dollar.
Yeah.
Just let it happen. So.
Well, thank you again. I appreciate everything.
Boys.
thank you, Jimmy.
Hey, thanks for coming. Yo, drive safe in that back seat, boys.
This thing. Pray for us because.
Frankie's driving.
We're good. All right, we gotta drop off Jeff Stoneback's engine at JP so JP can work his magic on it. That's the end of the video. Like, share, subscribe, and listen to the podcast we just did with Jimmy Oakes. It's a really good one.
That was a very good pod. Good pod.
Yeah.
I'm gonna close it out like somebody who cares about you guys.
Yeah.
Today we went to Connecticut. I got to meet JP for the first time. Super cool guy. Shout out to you, JP. Thanks for always helping out the community. We also got to go meet Jimmy Oakes and the crew and see his beautiful facility out here in Connecticut. If you haven't already, check out Jimmy Oakes' content. I don't think we have to be the ones to tell you to do that. I'm assuming you're gonna see his stuff if you're watching our stuff. And yeah, again, listen to the podcast. If you haven't already, it's on Spotify, Apple Music. Leave us a review, an honest review. I'm not just gonna tell you to give us 5 stars, even though I know you're gonna give us 5 stars. Thank you so much for watching. We have a 2.5 hour drive home. I have an hour ride home on top of that. And